anyway, one day, bro, I don't know what happened, bro. I was just not feeling it that day. And I remember I was outside, bro, and this gentleman came out of nowhere.
Okay.
Nowhere. He was morenito. I know how he looks. It's crazy, bro. I remember he was wearing a fanny pack, pants, little pocket shirt, glasses, gray hair, right? And he came up to me. He said, "Hey, man, what's your name?" I said, "My name's Mikal," right? And the first question he asked me was, remember, I don't know this guy, first time meeting.
Yeah.
He said, "Do you believe in Jesus Christ?" And at the time, bro, I had a gold chain with a cross.
Okay.
And it was under my shirt. And I said, "Yes, sir, I do believe in Jesus Christ." He said, "I know you do." He said, "You got a cross, right, under your shirt?" And I said,
"You're like, oh shit, how do you know?"
In my head, I was like, how did you know that, dude?
Yeah.
Like, how did you know that, right? And I was like, "Yes, sir." Like, I did. He's like, "Yeah, I know." He's like, "Can I talk to you for a second?" I'm like, "Yeah, yes, sir." You know, he starts talking to me. He starts telling me these stories, bro.
Okay.
He tells me this one story, bro. I never forget. I'll remember for the rest of my life. He said, "Mika, you know what's the reason to live this life?" And I said, "Well, what is it, sir?" He says, 3 words, live to give. And I said, like, what do you mean by that, right? And he goes on this story. He said, "Mika, when I was in Mexico," he said, "I was a little kid." He said, "I used to work for this farmer." And he said, everybody would hate on this farmer. Like, why do you have the best crops? Why do you have the best harvest? We're using the same stuff you're using. But for some reason, you're using something else, right?
Yeah.
So everybody would bash him.
They're like, "What's your secret?"
Yeah, and then one day he said, "Mikal," one day I asked him, "Sir, how do you have all these things?
Yeah.
The nice truck, the nice clothes, the nice house, the best harvest." And the guy told him, "Every time I get harvest, I put some to the side. Every time I get paid, I put it to the side." It says, "Every month I go to Mexico and I go give food and money to the people that don't have anything and living on the streets." And you know what he said? He said, "I do this for God's people, and look what he does for me."
Dang, bro.
Bro, that changed my whole way of living.
Bro.
Till this day, bro, it's been 4 or 5 years. I live to give.
Yeah.
That's like
That's
my
fucking
go-to.
crazy.
I live to give.
Yeah.
And to this day, bro, I tell everybody, God sent an angel, and like that was my angel. Like,
Yeah.
that guy saved my life, bro. Like, for real.
Bro, that's crazy. Also, because that resonates a lot with what I hear in different podcasts with like really, really, really successful people, millionaires and billionaires. And a lot of them do say, like, bro, like, one of the biggest secrets is, like, when wealth just starts, like, working for you or whatever, is, like, when you start giving. Mm-hmm. When you start giving, whether it's, like, advice, whether you start giving, like, mentorship, whether you start giving money, whether you start genuinely you go and help people, everything just starts flowing better and better and better.
No, I agree with you on that. And no, bro, it gets even crazier. So I meet this guy at Walmart, right? Yeah. I get fired from Walmart.
Okay.
So I hadn't seen this gentleman maybe 3-4 years, bro.
Okay.
So it's been like a couple years since I've seen this gentleman.
Yeah.
And one time I went to the post office because I have an eBay business, so I'm constantly sending stuff out on eBay, right?
Flipping shit.
Yeah. So
I used to do that too.
I went to eBay. I went to the post office.
Yeah.
And bro, I was walking in, and that gentleman was walking out.
Shit.
Hadn't seen him in 4 years, bro. Around there.
Yeah.
And when you know what's crazy, both of us turned back to look at each other at the same time.
And you were like,
when
hey.
I saw him, he passed by me, and in my head I was like, I know that guy.
Yeah.
I turned around, he turned around, and I said, "Sir, I know you."
It's you.
I was like, "Sir, I know you." And,
and
he's like, "I know you too. What was your name again?" And I was like, "It's Mikal." He's like, and dude, this guy started crying right in front of me.
Damn.
Breaking tears right in front of me. And you know what he said? He said, "You're the first person I've ever talked to and made a 360 and met him again." He said, "I've talked to thousands of people, Mikal, and never have I ever ran into him again." He said, "You're the first person that I've ever ran into again." And he was crying because I told him everything. I was like, "Sir, because of you, I got back into school. Like, I got my life back together." And this guy's crying, bro, in front of me. And he's like, "Man, this means so much to me." And he's like, because at the time he told me that he planted a seed in me.
Yeah.
He's like, "I planted a seed in you, Mikal, and then, you know, it's up to you to find your harvest."
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, that seed, Mikal, that was my harvest." He said, "That's my goal in life, is to bring people to God, bro." And that's what that gentleman did to me.
Yeah.
And it felt so real, bro, because, like, why would he be crying in front of me? And in public. Like, in public, bro, this guy's, like, bawling his eyes out in front of me.
Damn, bro.
Because, like, that's how spiritual he is, bro. And, like, it meant so much to me that I met that guy, bro. And like
That's
till
pretty-
this day, bro, I thank God every day. I always wake up like, thank you, Lord, for letting me like know that guy.
Yeah.
And you know what's even crazier? That day at the post office, I had told him, sir, what's your name? I never got it. You know my name,
Yeah.
but I don't know your name.
Yeah.
And he said, Mikal, if I were to tell you my name, then it wouldn't be much of a blessing, would it?
Dang, bro, that's crazy.
So, bro, to this day, bro, I know God came to me as a human
fucking
form, bro.
Crazy, bro.
Dude, to this day, I don't know his name. I don't know where he's from. I just know how he looks.
That's nuts, bro. That's fucking nuts.
And
man.
the last thing he told me was, Mikal, if I don't ever run into you again here, just know I'm going to see you up there.
Dang.
And he's like, I'll introduce you to my mom, because he would always tell me a story about his mom, bro.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, yes, sir, I'll introduce you to my family and everything, bro. But it was just, that, like, was a really, like, life-changing moment for me, bro.
That's
like,
tough shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's
and, like,
tough shit, bro.
and I tell people, bro, and,
Dang.
like, they're, like, sometimes they're, like, so mind-blown, like,
Yeah.
really, like, because this guy would tell me stories, bro, like, you can't make up, bro, like,
Yeah.
at all. Like, the farm one was just one that he told me.
Yeah.
Like, he told me another one about a lady. He's like, Mikal, my best friend's mom had everything, a house, a car, kids, family, everything. And she never worked. And he's like, but she had everything paid paid for. Always had food on the table, always had their kids in school and everything.
Yeah.
And then he said, I don't know how she has it. And he said, one time, Mikal, he said, I went, he's like, his mom couldn't drive. So I used to drive my friend and his mom to go see the doctor in Mexico, right?
Mm.
So he said, I used to go, Mikal, and I'll take my friend. He said, one time we stopped at a taco little trailer. And he said, a little boy, Mikal, came crying to the mom, like, can you please buy me food? Like, we haven't ate. Like, we're starving, right?
Yeah.
And that his mom said, no, because if I give you money, you're going to go and give it to your dad and just to buy drugs and alcohol, right? So he said, Mikal, no, the little boy went and sat next on a sidewalk. And he started crying, right? And the guy's telling me, man, I started crying, Mikal.
Mhm.
And then he's like, the mom said, you know what? She called the kid back, right? And she's like, you know what? I'll buy you guys food.
Yeah.
So the mom said she bought a one combo for the little boy.
Yeah.
He said, Mikal, you know what that little boy did? He said the little boy got the food, said thank you so much. He walked to the sidewalk, split the food, and gave it to his brother.
Damn.
So just by buying one thing, she fed two people.
Yeah.
And she didn't ask for nothing.
Yeah.
So that's why he said, you got to live to give and not
100%.
expect anything in return, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking crazy, isn't it, bro? Like, it's always a good feeling when you do give, right?
Yeah, bro.
You know, like to the it's a good feeling.
It's the best, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and that gentleman changed everything, the way I think, bro. Like, to this day, bro, I just think about live to give.
100%, bro.
You know?
That's crazy, bro. I mean, well, now I know what I learned from this podcast, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy, bro. Like,
Fuck, bro.
anywhere I go, bro, like, I don't tell people what I do. Like, yeah, I donate and stuff, but, like, that stuff, bro, you just keep to yourself.
Yeah, you just keep it to yourself.
All the good stuff you do, keep it to
Yeah,
yourself.
literally.
You just let the man know what you're doing.
And that's it.
You know,
You
but
know, like there's no point in like in donating if you're gonna be taking a selfie video. you
yeah,
know?
or
And
like,
it's
yeah,
nah,
bro,
that
or
shit's
like,
fake,
don't
bro.
have that attitude like, oh, look, I gave money to a homeless person. Good things are coming my way. See,
Yeah.
you're expecting something back.
Yeah, right.
And that's where a lot of people start getting like their things messed up. Like,
yeah, it's like, well, where's my shit?
yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm doing so good, but like, why am I not getting things? Well, it's because
Yeah.
they're doing it good in the right way.
Yeah,
You know, like, and I think that's why I continue to excel in everything I do, because you got to remain humble and just continue to grind, you know,
100%,
like,
bro.
even when we're big and stuff, bro, like, I'm still going to talk to you the way I am now, you know, like, never switch up, man. You know, stay
yeah,
true to
like,
yourself.
yeah, always, yeah, 100%. Especially because like what Gary Vee says, bro. I resonate with it a lot. Which he says, money and fame doesn't change people. It only exposes people.
Yeah, it brings out character, bro. Like,
Yeah.
money doesn't change you, it just shows you the real you.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like if you were an asshole from the beginning, you're only a rich asshole now,
Yeah,
or a
because
famous asshole.
yeah, 'cause I know people like, you know, friends, family that, you know, we're